You might be familiar with DC's Washington Monument, but did you know it has a miniature cousin?
I'm about to show you something no one ever gets to see, buried in a secret underground location just feet from the Washington Monument.
Sure, people walk by this every day. They have no idea what
Millions
they're
of people over the course of the year.
It looks like an ordinary manhole on the surface, but 13 feet below ground is a mini-me version of the Washington Monument surrounded by a brick structure designed to protect it from the earth. It was built back in the 1880s under a totally different name.
This is known as Benchmark A.
This wouldn't be a true obscure monument installment without properly welcoming back one of Mad About Town's most famous recurring guests.
Mike, it's been a while.
People are asking if we're back. I think we're back.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't stay away from Ranger Mike much longer, especially when he gave me the opportunity to poke my camera around below ground to capture this monument in a way no one ever gets to.
It is sort of a curiosity because it looks completely different than most other survey markers.
Mike told me the Mini Washington Monument, aka Benchmark A, is what's called a geodetic survey point. It's a pretty common marker at a standard point of elevation, historically used by professionals to make sure the nation's maps are standardized.
So that when you do measurements for maps, you triangulate between multiple positions, and that gives you an accurate reading.
While most geodetic survey points are just silver discs in the ground, the Army Corps of Engineers built this one-of-a-kind marker in D.C. feet from the base of the Washington as sort of an homage to America's dad.
The Army Corps takes tremendous pride in their craftsmanship when they build the Washington Monument.
The last time the Mini Washington was used in actual surveying was in 2012, after an earthquake hit the D.C. area the previous year. Mike says in today's age of GPS, it's more for show, but for those who do know about it, it's rarely uncovered, so catching a glimpse is nearly impossible unless you happen to know a certain park ranger.
I was looking it up on my phone, and then I just happened to look up, see you guys here, and I was like, oh, this is actually a rare opportunity.
It's sort of like a scavenger hunt.
Another look below the surface. Happy to be back, my friend.
Let's go do a few more of these.
Absolutely. Here with Ranger Mike at the Mini Washington Monument, I'm Matt Kaufax, WTOP News.
For more stories like this, download and listen to WTOP Radio on our app or tune in to 103.5 FM.